Okay, everybody. Well, welcome. Here we are, server 33. Just make sure audio's working. It is.
Welcome.
Perfect.
Here we are.
Excellent. Okay, so we have got things up and running. I'll try to watch chat as best I can. All right, so Versus is starting. We're already getting attacked here. I moved kind of up. We are attacking. I moved a little bit up out of the way because what do we got going on? We have got the Meteorite going to hit our server here in 4 minutes. So if you have not played the Meteorite Iron War, it's a gathering type of event. So let's take a look at it here. There are going to be 2 rounds. The first round is about 10 minutes after the start of the server day. And then the next one's going to be at 14:30 UTC. So 02:10 UTC and 14:30 UTC are the 2 times. So the first 2 servers down here are the ones that are going to get hit. So it will be 33 and it will be also 18. And then 3 and 47 are going to be here and join us as well. And so that is how the whole thing is going to go down. Then the chests that you get down below are pretty good rewards here. We get lots of honor points, drone parts, and so on. And you can see as we go through exclusive weapon shards. It doesn't want to let me scroll. Come on. There we go. More honor points, speed ups, so on. I've got to kind of pay attention to my base here because I could get attacked at any point. But we have got enough honor points to get a couple of our blueprints. So that is why this event is super, super critical. All right, so the 2 rounds, the highest that your alliance ranks will get you a place, the highest place will get you rewards. The highest of the 2 rounds that you rank will also get you rewards as well. And we can see the rewards here. For individual, it's going to be alliance contribution points, valor badges, resource chests, speed ups of the construction flavor, and the healing. For the alliance, this is where the real rewards come in. If you can score high enough, you've got 2 blueprints up there at number 1 with the honor medals, 15 universal exclusive weapon shards, and we have got a decoration chest, or 3 of them. So whichever, again, rank is highest across the 2 rounds is where you will land. All right, so we are going to have a meteor hit in a little under 2 minutes. And we're going to have all the bases that are close proximity here, so within this kind of circle boundary, are going to get basically force relocated out to somewhere on the map. Now, I don't play in the middle because if you're in the middle, that's where all the big squads are going to go. All the whales are going to go. They're going to head to the middle. They're going to want to get the blue crystals and the black crystals, but those blue crystals are really what gives you the most meteorite iron that accumulates in your base. So they're going to go into the middle around the capital. There's going to be a lot of fighting there. I don't bother with that. I go up over, let's see, there's a lake right here. So I'm going to go up and around this lake. So once all these bases get shot out of here, this is going to be clean and open. I will go to the lake area and I will then start my gathering there. I'm sure somebody will come and attack because they're going to watch for anybody who has any amount of crystals within their base. So that is key. So the more you have, the more likely you are to get attacked. And you're going to want to keep your number 1 squad close by because that is probably the squad you're going to want to defend with. Now, if you teleport to another server, you're going to lose whatever crystals are in your base. So don't teleport to another server. Don't go back to your home server. Don't use the versus teleport, none of that, because you'll lose the crystals. You are supposed to be able to use an advanced teleport and or a random teleport, but I did have a situation where I lost my crystals even when using those. I don't know if that was a bug or something else. We'll see if I have to use it this go around. Sometimes these are nasty and you get attacked a lot. Sometimes you don't. So we've got the countdown here, 10 seconds. And then we're going to have a meteor hit. Let's watch that happen. Look right at the capital. Boom. Oh, boy. All right, and all these bases are going to get eviscerated. You see them all being kicked out of here. That meteor just took everybody out. And we'll wait for the dust to settle. Okay, so this inner boundary box is the high yield area here. Okay, and then outside of that is the low yield. And I want to find, I'm having a little trouble finding it. I want to find my lake, which is where here? Hold on. Let's see, too far away. Get into the middle, Mike. Okay, so the lake is going to be up over here somewhere. I knew I should have stayed on it. Okay, geez, this is like embarrassing. Why can't I find the lake that I'm looking for? That I like to sit around. Unless they changed it. That's possible. Well, there's that. Should be by this level 6. There's my lake. Boy, boy. All right, let's teleport there. And using an advanced teleport, yes, we're going to go into contaminated land. Okay, so these small little crystal piles here, they are going to get us a little bit. This bigger one is what I want to go for up in here, the 80 per second. But for now, I will go into a couple of these small ones. What I do want to do is I want to change this garage or this squad to just be Monica. That way, in case she gets attacked, I don't have to worry so much. So I'll send her here. Now you can see on the map where they are, so someone's gathering in there. We try to be nice to our own team. You can see where these eventually are going to show up. So we'll see a red spot on the map where they're going to show. So no one's actually in this one for whatever reason. So let's go over there with our tanks. Oh, well, someone's coming. Let's see who that was. That's E82. This guy, L. Maybe I'll make it. Maybe I won't. Okay, see this red spot right there? So if I zoom out enough, I can see it's a big one. So that's good. So I want to head in there. We're going to go. Someone else is coming. That's TKR. Let me reverse. We try to be good with our own people. I'll let our guy come in there. We try to have some manners. So nobody's up in... Someone is in that one. Okay. It's not showing me quite everything correctly, in my opinion. It might have to be one of these situations where you got to restart the game. Come on, go Swift. So more of these will show up as we go. TKR is there. Here's a big one coming right there. So look for those red dots. That way you can pounce right on it. Well, that's going to be... Hopefully this guy's not too strong. Well, we'll see. Okay, see, he backed off. So that's the way to play. That's the right way. Now, let's actually divert Monica up over here because those are worth more. And then my tank came back. It collected one, so I've got that ×1 in my base. Now, I've got to watch out. People are going to want to start taking those from me. Yes, you can attack gathering spots. Nobody's in that one. So I think Swift is just in a baby one, yes. So we'll send Swift up over here. Now I've got 4 in green, all collecting on the larger black crystals. Now if I was in towards the middle, this whole thing, in here there's these blue ones, I don't even bother. These guys are all whales. They're just going to attack you, and I don't need that hassle. So we'll stay up over here. So somebody came back. We got somebody there. I don't need to attack anybody. There's no sense to that. Actually, I need to let her get back first. This is an important point. They've got to get back to your base to deposit it. And then send them out again. See, one's going to show up right there in red. We saw it was a big crystal. That's perfect. Exactly what I want. Close to home. Let's send the aircraft there. Because that way they're close. Yeah, see, it's not always showing me that there's somebody in these locations, which is annoying. Nope, somebody's going there. If you have good etiquette, then it makes it a little bit of a challenge. Okay, so no one's headed in there. Let's send Swift back out. TKR. Monica got bumped out of the other one with the level 34 up there, which is fine. So no one's in here. Let's go just collect on that with Monica, single hero squad. Manage your hospital. That's very important, especially if you end up getting into a collision. Need some others to show up. There's going to be waves of strikes for meteors. So that is a meteor strike incoming, as we just saw there. So we'll probably have some more big ones show up. Let's see where they arrive. Let's see what these are. All small. Remember, you can zoom out. Well, they changed now. You can actually see what your ranking is. Those are small. There's a big one going to show up right here. If I could get onto it, that would be great. Send my tank there because they're close by. Here's a big one going to show up right there. They're going to let's send aircraft over because it's close to home. Well, even a bigger one right there is close to home. Let's hit that up with Swift. They were off on the little ones. So that's what you want to do here. It's basically that simple, folks. It's not really too complicated. Monica doesn't have one, so we've got to get Monica into something good. I think we need to wait for some more to show up. We'll just send her here. There's a big one going to show up right here. We'll divert Monica over. There's a big one going to show up right next to me, too. Who's close? Got 12 seconds left on the tanks. Hopefully no one comes for that one that's right by the base. Somebody is. That's all right. If they leave me alone, my Monica single hero squad alone, I'm happy. Okay, tanks are coming back. What that guy collected there. Let's see, there's a big one showing up. So we'll head to this. Tap, tap, tappy, tap, tap. Send tanks down there. Who's coming in? There's this guy. We're going to run. Okay, he saw it. See, that's good etiquette. These are good people. Now, this guy maybe, who knows? You never know when someone's going to come to attack you. You got to be a little careful there. Let's keep aircraft close by. That's who we're going to defend with. So Mr. Swift is not doing anything. Let's get him out on the little one until another big one comes in. Someone's in that one. Okay, Monica's coming back with another black crystal. That's 10 in the base. Now my base is on fire because I got hit by a meteor, not because somebody attacked me. That's important to keep in mind. If you get hit by a meteor, it will do durability damage to your base. And just leave it burning. It's not a big deal. So we have got Monica just sitting in. I was hoping we'd get another big one come by, but we didn't. So we'll go to a small one. We got our tanks coming back to deposit another. That'll give us 11. If I get lucky, I can get up to high 20s or 30s in here. Let's see, there should be some more coming now. Usually this area of the map, again, like I said, is pretty good. Just gotta look around. Okay, what are these? Small, 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 all small. Well, let's get into one. That way we're still gathering. What's this gonna be? Small. We'll drop our tanks in there. And we'll go right behind us as well with the aircraft. So 40 a second, you can see it collect here. In total, someone's going to attack my squad for whatever reason. And we got somebody coming to the base, so watch. You'll see they steal one now. Let's see if I can take this guy. Yep, I did. So he got one from me, but he was not able to beat my aircraft squad. That's why I had to get that squad back fast. That's key. So when he attacked and breached my base, he stole one of my black crystals. It would be the same with the blue. He's coming at me again. So this guy, we may have to go deal with here. Maybe steal it back. We'll leave it be. I don't need to be a jerk like everybody else. Let's send him here. Oh, I actually had tanks there. My bad. If I have to go deal with that guy, I will. That's no big deal. I should be able to collect enough. I'm not going to place number one anyways. The way to get that, you've got to head into the middle. Would have expected a little better etiquette from E82, Mr. Fanta's alliance. Wonder if he's here this evening. He might be live streaming this as well. People will also come and attack last second. Just before you finished collecting. To try to steal away everything you've got. There's one back here. We'll bring our tanks up there. We'll leave aircraft in the base right now since some people seem to be getting a little excited. Need some more big ones to show up. Oh, here's one right here. So this is going to be risky. I'm going to send aircraft down just to be able to defend. Who's coming? 82. A weaker one. Oh boy, a bunch of folks in and out of here. We'll let them have it. Because we're going to get another one right here. If I can get to it in time. There we go. I got one right by the base too. That would have been better for my aircraft to go to. Let's get... Yeah, we'll send tanks back. We don't need to collide with whoever that is. I gotta be very, very careful. There's one there and nobody's in. Let's get over there quick. Okay. Now I might need to use diamonds to get back to my base. I gotta watch now for anybody coming back because I don't have any defense there. My aircraft is over here. And they're kind of a ways away, so you have to be careful. I'm a target. With the 11 that I have, soon to hopefully be 14. The cat base is nice because you know when someone taps on your base. That's why I like keeping the cat base on. And I have a cat avatar, so why not? All right, aircraft's on the way back. Got the other big ones showing up. Doesn't look like it. Here's one. So this is close, so let's send aircraft here. Let's send tank, well, send Swift there. So basically it's like a half hour of just looking around for the right mining opportunity. And hopefully no one attacks your base too much while you're at it. Let's see how our buddy over here is doing. Rank down 43. Oh no. Also, there's a bit of difference depending on which round you're at, I've noticed. So sometimes this first round, there's not a lot of people and you can score really a ton of points. Then sometimes there's a lot of people. And the second round's not. I think it just depends on the demographics of the servers. So meteor strike, so we should get more of these coming in and it might hit our base. We've got some small ones here, but we might as well get out and gather. Oh, there's one going to show up behind us. We need a big one. Here's a big one. Let's send aircraft here because it's labeled to get a hit. Oh, this guy. Let's see. So this blue one that came here, we got to watch him. If we got a blue one, he was down in on the inside. Yeah, so he just took out my aircraft. So what's he got? Well, that's close. Okay, a lot of tech. So if he were to attack my base, that would be not good. Let's see if he'll let me properly just gather there instead of being a jerk. I have to be ready to watch him. We need to heal. All 4 squads are out. He's got 4 of the black ones generating 120 per second. 1 of the stellar core blue ones generating the same amount. So you see the real value there of the stellar core blue crystals. They add up very quickly. And so far, he's behaving. We heard the server 47 was not very well behaved. But so far, they seem okay. Another big one headed here. We want aircraft to go there. Come on. And aircraft in. Monica in. And hopefully no one attacks me. And again, if that guy does attack me, he'll breach my base. Can't see what's showing up behind me. I think it's a small one. Yep. It did durability damage to my base, as you saw there, because the meteor basically hit me. Okay, missiles are coming back. We'll send them just... What's this one? Oh, it's a small one. More small ones. Somebody's going to that one, TOA. It's okay. We'll send our tanks over here. And our missiles here. And probably get attacked. One of these. Well, we've got 4 more big ones coming in. Let's finish up some of these small ones here. I don't expect any attacks from people on my own server. Unless it's just accidental, generally. If you don't catch it in time, or you look away when you're heading a squad to one of the gathering sites. It's easy to miss there's somebody there. Surprised that guy has not attacked me yet again. Sometimes there's a bunch over here too. You see all these big ones in this area? There's people sometimes not even mining them at all. So this is another area that's good as well. The number 6 digging site there, not a bad spot to be, in my opinion. Let's see, all of our squads are back. Let's get somebody up into here. Send Monica out. Somebody's there, and there. That's a small one. We got another small one. We'll just head in. It's also good to remember who you have where. So remember if you have them at a small debris or one of the meteorite crystals. That way when new ones show up, you know who to actually send out. Because you don't want to take a squad that was on one of the crystals. I don't know why TKR is attacking me, but okay. This is a server 33. It's level 22. It's not going to do much. I'll let him have it if he wants it. I don't have an issue. Oops, that guy went in there. I'm generating more than enough, so I'm not really worried. With the 19 I have, again, I'm not going for number one. What do I've got here in chests? Yeah, so I need 3,000 more to get the last chest, and I don't even have to do anything for round two if I don't want to. It would just be about placing higher, basically. TOA is headed there. We'll back off. We need some more big ones to come over here. What's going on with that? It's a little dry in this part of town, even though I got that nice, beautiful lake. I got some beachfront property here. What's this? A small one. Come on, man. Killing me. Oh, a big one. Let's see if that guy goes for it. He should know. Here's another big one. That he can take my base, my squad. Yeah. He sent me back burning. Alright, enough of this nonsense. Kind of getting a little tired of that. Let's heal everybody here because we need to get folks out of the hospital before I end up with a full hospital. I was there first, bro. I'm just going to keep sending more squads in. Jeez. I can't be full still, though. 84%, that's what I thought. There was no way my squad was still at 100% there after 3 attacks. I mean, here's a big one here. Nobody's even in. Someone's going there. 2 people. Again, I have all the chests, so at this point, I'm happy. That's my main goal here. Again, if I want to be number one, I got to go into the middle. And that's not going to happen. There are plenty of whales that are significantly stronger than I am. And we're not going to win against them. Let's go get that little bit that's up here. Make sure you've got enough food, iron to do the healing. Give somebody the medical aid skill if you are the engineer profession. That can give you higher hospital capacity. And just like any war, make sure you manage your hospital. If that fills, you're in trouble. Not that you need to have a gazillion troops for this type of event, unless you are going into the middle and fighting or attacking other people, and you see I won't attack anybody. It's not worth. You know, let everyone have their chance to get the blueprints and everything else. This is going to be risky, sending my aircraft all the way down there. This is leaving my base very exposed at the moment. Somebody was headed there, but I'm just going to let it ride. Since, in my opinion, I was headed there first. Get that little level 22 there. Some credit. We're going after level 34. Yeah, so I've got to watch this guy. I don't trust him not to attack me. I don't know where he's going off at. Oh, he's going to attack that guy. Okay. No, here we go. So let's see if we do a random teleport. Yeah, we're going to lose it. So let's see if we can at least... The area belongs... Wow, that's terrible. So I can't do anything? Ridiculous. I mean, I can't even get out of here. This is really annoying. Okay, there we go. That's the whole issue. So you got to teleport within the contaminated area. So that's what happened last time. So the random teleport is It's going to shoot you wherever, of course. The hospital's full. Again, not that I need to really worry about it too much because I have all the chests. But this guy is, you know, 82. I'm going to call him out. That's an asshole right there. He's got 112 of them. Like, seriously, get a life. Go get some more on the inside if you want. I mean, just destroy that guy. These are Fantas people right here, so give him a hard time. Go watch his channel. Oh, no. You can't. Crap. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I can't do anything against 250, well, 259. What did he have? Let's take a look. Well, I got some people coming towards my base. He's going up there, maybe. Well, my aircraft is there. Let's take a look at the report. Again, I've got everything. So, victory and defense. Wow. 3 squads it took to defend on this guy. What is this? 60 million. Yeah, so my highest is 57. I mean, there's not a lot of room there. Okay. Well, that ass is gone. We don't need to get crazy on that. We'll let those people go. We've got 3 minutes left. Some more blue ones are showing up in 2 seconds. Okay. Go to that. I didn't hit teleport, I guess. Maybe because I had somebody out. I'm not sure what my best rank has ever been. I don't really keep track of it. I just want to get those chests because I want the blueprints. I think our alliance, we've ended up usually around 15. I believe, give or take. There's a lot of contrails here. I don't really like that. All these people passing nearby my base. Not something I enjoy. Like somebody way in the middle sending out a bunch of squads. Somebody was there. It's not showing it when it's my own server, it appears. Okay, nobody in that one. Let's send our tanks over here. That's gonna burn my tank. Of course. Again, it's okay. The E82 guy could have backed off. He's attacking other people. Seeing he's going for somebody else there. All right, 30 seconds left. And we're not going to get that one that Swift squad is gathering up. Let's do small batch healing. Not what I tapped on. Rank up to 50, yay. And we got 10 seconds. And this round will be over. And we'll see where we place. Now, people can still attack. Obviously, it's Saturday. So, you know, anyone here can attack that's on the server right now. So we've got to watch out. Now, you saw there the round 1 ended. Everybody's going to start to return. The land was just immediately returned back to normal. At this point, we see, right, E82 still here and others. So at this stage, it's just a matter of people attacking people. It's not for any benefit at this point. So now let's random teleport. That way we can talk and look at what we accomplished. So we're off randomly somewhere now out of that mix, hopefully, yes. Let's look at the watch reverses. Could have somebody come. So that's going to be important. Let's go ahead and just put out our fire. I used to just tap on the base and then get into my base, but they changed that a few patches ago. Okay, so let's take a look here. Round 1, Meteorite Iron War is done. It was a meteor that hit our server, server 33. And did we get all of our chests? Yes. I scored 1 million in total. If you tap that, it's going to show you how the different accumulations, right? So you go on contaminated land, 40 a second from the little one, 80 from the larger crystals, and then the blue ones, of course, the stellar core, are what gives you the most. We got all of our chests here at the top. It goes up to 600,000. I got just over 1 million total points. Always check the info panels. That's how you're going to be able to learn about the event if you're not familiar with it. So for now, let's go ahead and collect our rewards. So there's 1,000 honor points plus some additional goodies. Get the next chest up, another 1,000. So that's 2,000 in total. Or 2,000. We got a epic skill chip chest, which is nice. And that will give us basically a level up on the drone. And then we've got the hero shard and exclusive weapon choice chest, so that one's nice. I always go with exclusive weapons there. That's the universal kind, so definitely go with that. But we are up to 4,000 honor points. Now that's 5,500. Now we're up to 7,000. 10,000. So right there, if you make the 225, that is a blueprint from the honor store. So free to play. It's super critical. You got to play this event. There's nothing you got to pay to do this. This is a no paying event, other than if you're obviously a whale and you're super strong, you're going to get more points and rank higher individually and get the other honor points for your alliance. But here we go. We're at already 10,000 honor points. And then now 1250 or 12,500, sorry, and 1,500. And the other 5,000, sorry, 15,000. Now we're at 20,000. So that is 2 honor points that I can't talk today. That is 2 blueprints. Good thing I don't normally record videos this poorly. That is 2 blueprints out of these chests. And you saw up by that lake is a pretty tame area. I don't actually get attacked that often. This time I did, and I had a couple big people that it's tough to defend against. I'm surprised it was E82. Expected a little better out of that alliance, so we'll take that up with Fanta here in a little while. But that is round 1 chests. We've accumulated them. Let's drop out, make sure no one's coming at my base. We're still good. All right, go back in. Alliance ranking. It brings you to the next round, so you got to look at round 1 here. So we rank, YouTube things in a way, we rank 13. So that's not bad. That's actually pretty good for our alliance. So if I do play the second round tomorrow morning for me here on the East Coast US, then I'll see if we can get any higher. You know, E82 going around attacking people up there at 77 million for the alliance. I mean, you can see how they got to that, right? It's not even a contest. I doubt anyone's going to come in better than that. But 13, 14, 15 is usually where we are. So that was our placement for round 1. If we do better in round 2, then that will be our overall highest rank. And those will be the rewards that we get. Looking at my individual side here, again, round 1, we've got to tap on. I'm 51. Not great. Obviously, E82 with, attacking everybody. They're going to hold most of these top spots. And usually we've got people who go into the middle. So IPH, SKH here, 1.1 million, pretty close to me. If I didn't get attacked, I probably would have had over 1.2, 1.3 million. But because I lost a couple of the crystals there, and then that last round of attacks, I just could not get away fast enough. And now we know the answer to the teleports. It's got to be the advanced teleport. Do not use random, and you've got to teleport within the boundary area of contaminated land, or you will lose everything you accumulated. And that was my problem last time. Now it's more clear here, but that cost me, right? And trying to figure that out. So hopefully that will save you. So you can see a lot of people got almost the same number of points here. And that's the only one so far from server 33. I think I saw there's Kappa Moon. YHR did good. All right, AOA representing better than me. He found a good spot. Probably didn't get attacked. And then I'm down here and at 51. So all in all, for server 33 in this first round, I mean, I think I only saw in the top 50, not counting me, 3 people up in here. So we've got to work on it in round 2. All right, so now we're going to go wait. We've got 11 hours, 44 minutes until round 2. If I play it, I'll toss it up again on a live stream here. But this has hopefully given you an idea of what the Meteorite Iron War is about, how I personally play it. Hopefully you've watched this entire thing because it's been littered and scattered around with all sorts of tips and tricks and really, ways that can maximize you getting those chests, which is really important for free to play. If you're a whale, go to the middle, have fun, fight, battle, keep it amongst the whales. Don't go around attacking everybody else. Don't go around attacking mines. If you're just a normal person, a low spender, medium spender like myself, free to play, if you see someone going for a gathering spot and they were headed there first, just return your squad. You saw me do that. If you see someone from your server that's going there and they don't have a lot of crystals and you have a bunch and you've already got your chest, just let them take it. All right? It's not that big of a deal. You're not going to rank high enough alliance-wise to get an insane amount of honor points anyways, unless you're in a whale alliance, in which case, go to the middle. Fight it out. All right? But don't go take advantage of everybody else. Okay. So no cooldown here. I didn't attack anybody. The mining attacks, if I did attack, the time has passed for War Fever. So I can go ahead and shield. Now, anybody I did kill, I got versus points that entire time. So let's go take a look at what we got. I did get 2.2 million because, of course, people attacked me in the gathering spots. I attacked a couple people. So I got some free versus points here as well. So I'm going to go off, maybe play versus a little bit, and then maybe I'll see you for round 2. So I hope you enjoyed this live stream. This is the second one only ever up on Mikey's Productions. Smash the like button, subscribe, drop me a comment, tell your friends. This channel is all about guides and how-tos. We got a lot of other channels that are doing the rinse and repeat stuff. A lot of people out there now coming about with Last War. But I am one of the folks that has been around the longest. We are happily at how many days? Let's go collect our VIP point here. 518 days of playing this game. And I have been making videos for over a year plus. And I've been up on the YouTube channel since last summer. So it's almost going to come up on a year for Mikey's Productions. All right, take care. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. You're all awesome. Love you.